TV, True FM.
Say Real TV, True FM.
On Real TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Walker if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll take your paper like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Hansen Dan represent.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads and stuff.
RCN News Bulletin at 7. My name is Mark Davis. In the headlines, President Joseph Boakai declares this Saturday, September 21, as International Day of Peace to be observed throughout the country as a working holiday. The government of Liberia reacts to Neighborhood Partner for Democratic Development's latest President Meter report, indicating that the President Joseph Boakai has so far fulfilled 3.55% of his campaign promises. The Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment announces the bidding process for over 300 legislative support projects across the country. And out of Liberia, Gabon's deposed President Ali Bongo announced he will quit politics a year after he was toppled from power by a military coup, according to the BBC. Those are the headlines. Now the news in detail. President Joseph Boakai has by proclamation declared this Saturday, September 21, 2024, as International Day of Peace to be observed throughout the country as a working holiday. The International Day of Peace, established by the United Nations in 1981, is celebrated on September 21 every year to promote peace, non-violence, and a cessation of hostilities around the world. According to a Foreign Ministry release, this year's commemoration will be held under the theme, Cultivating the Culture of Peace, highlighting responsibility to provide the opportunity for prosperity, peace, and partnership through the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The observance of the day will also include a call for global ceasefire in situations of conflict and violence in order to enhance peace and stability. President Boakai, in the proclamation, urged all citizens, government ministries, autonomous agencies, civil society organizations, and private businesses, schools and colleges, places of worship, individuals within the borders to join the new African Research and Development Agency to plan and implement appropriate programs befitting the occasion. The release further stated that Liberia, which is a signatory to the Charter established in the United Nations on October 24, 1945, with the mandate to save future generations from the scourge of war and promoting peace, has benefited from the peacekeeping mission of the World Body, which has the necessary conditions for sustainable development and economic prosperity. In another development, President Joseph Boakai has sent a message of congratulations to Mariam Debolo, President of the Republic of Malta, on the country's National Day this Saturday, September 21. National Day in Malta occurs on September 21, commemorating the day in 1964 when Malta officially gained its full independence from Great Britain. According to a Foreign Ministry release, President Boakai, in his message to his Maltese counterpart, expressed delight and extended heartfelt congratulations to the government and people of the Republic of Malta President Boakai also said National Day celebration of the people of Malta marks a remarkable journey from their rich history to their status as a vibrant and resilient nation. While hailing the ties between the two countries, President Boakai acknowledged that Liberia cherishes the bond the both countries share, thus expressing continuous cooperation. The Liberian government has sharply reacted to NEMOD Partner for Democratic Development's latest President Meter report, indicating that President Boakai has so far fulfilled 3.55% of his campaign promises. NEMOD said out of 119 promises, the government has fulfilled only 3. 70 are ongoing, while 17 have not started, and 29 not rated because no government action has been taken. The government has spent 8 months in office. Speaking Thursday at the Ministry of Information regular press briefing, Deputy Information Minister for Public Affairs Daniel Sando said the recent report is only intended to tarnish the image of the government. Sando termed as false and misleading the information released by NEMOD that President Boakai has only fulfilled 3% of 119 promises. According to the Deputy Information Minister, NEMOD is proceeding wrongly because President Boakai did not make such promises as was reported. The Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment has announced the bidding process for over 300 legislative support projects across the country. It can be recalled list through a team of engineers recently conducted a tour of the 300 legislative projects earmarked by the lawmakers in consultation with their constituents and captured in the national budget. In an interview Thursday on state radio, Liz Executive Director Julia Silly revealed that the projects include the construction of schools, the clinics, rehabilitation, and construction of roads, among others. According to him, the over 11 million United States dollars worth projects, when completed, will ease citizens' desire for basic social services in the rural areas. He meanwhile disclosed that the bidding process is now opened to the public, thus calling on Liberian-owned construction companies to take advantage of the ongoing process. You are listening to a bulletin of news from the News and Current Affairs Department here at the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. More news, the recent graduation of teenagers from the Sunday Bush in Margibi and Nemba counties has sparked out huge public condemnation in Liberia. Many citizens are calling on the government to end harmful traditional practices in the country, including female genital mutilation, or FGM. During the True Breakfast show on Thursday morning, several callers condemned the ceremonies, expressing concern for the health of the teenagers and future implications on their lives. The practice of FGM has been banned in some parts of the country. However, on September 14 and 15, 2024, traditional women held ceremonies to unveil girls, including babies, from the Sandy Bush, facilitating their integration into society. The decision to carry on such act was condemned by the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection on Wednesday, September 18. The debate over the future of the Sunday Bush tradition continues in every corridor across Liberia. Firestone Liberia has reversed its decision against about 200 students who were denied enrollment into the Firestone Senior High School because of age limit policy. The students are now expected to begin school on Monday for the 2024-2025 school year. It followed several hours of talks held on Wednesday between the Firestone management and the Firestone Workers Union of FAU. At the discussion, key sticker issues were thrashed out, and the Firestone management accepted recommendation for employees' children who were denied enrollment into the school system to have re-admission. With this, it means that 10th and 11th graders who were rejected on grounds that they are 21 years old are now qualified to attend the Firestone school system. Speaking after the meeting, FAU President Rodonick Bongali said the age limit policy only talks about ID card renewal and not educational denial, noting that it was a misstep on the part of the Firestone management. A man identified as Nathaniel Wen is seeking the prosecution of his lover, the winner Jatu Morgan, for allegedly trafficking his son to the United States without his consent. When's accounts, according to RCR judicial correspondent, led to a rate of arrest from the Pinsville Magisterial Court for his lover, Miss Morgan. She was arrested and charged for trafficking in person in violation of Chapter 14, Section 14.53 of the Penal Law of Liberia. But due to lack of jurisdiction by the Magisterial Court, Magistrate William Sege has transferred the case to Criminal Court A for litigation. Criminal Court A resident George Roosevelt Willie on Thursday confirmed that his court has taken siege of the matter. Our judicial correspondent further revealed that the suspect, the winner Jato Morgan, risks being indicted by state prosecutors a couple of days through the grand jury of Montserrado County. A member of the House of Representatives has called for plenary's intervention into why 7 cabinet ministry positions are still vacant. Nemba County District 2 Representative Nya Flomo said, following his observation, he has written plenary to intervene and ensure that the executive complies in line with the House's oversight power. According to Representative Flomo, his communication is intended to give citizens the exclusive right to make informed decisions and recommendations to the government devoted in power. The Nemba County lawmaker said his communication is in line with Article 5, A and C of the Liberian Constitution. Representative Nya Flomo presented his communication to plenary on Thursday. And out of Liberia, Gabon's deposed President Ali Bongo has announced he will quit politics a year after he was toppled from power by a military coup. He is quoted by the BBC as saying, "I wish to reaffirm my withdrawal from political life and the definitive renunciation of any national ambition." The 65-year-old also called for the release of his wife and son, who are in detention awaiting trial on corruption allegations. It is not clear whether his statement follows any negotiations with the military rulers, or if he is hoping that by agreeing to quit politics, he will secure his family's freedom. Mr. Bongo suffered a stroke in 2018, and his health was a major source of concern for many in the build-up to the 2023 presidential election. The army seized power last August, shortly after Bongo was declared the winner of the election, which was disputed by the opposition. To end this bulletin of news, a recap of the top stories we followed. President Joseph Boakai declares this Saturday, September 21, as International Day of Peace to be observed throughout the country as a working holiday. Liberian government reacts to NAMOD Partner for Democratic Development's latest President Meter report, indicating that President Boakai has so far fulfilled 3.55% of his campaign promises to the Liberian people. Liberian Agency for Community Empowerment LACE announces the bidding process for over 300 legislative support projects across the country. And of the home front, Gabon's deposed President Ali Bongo announces he will quit politics a year after he was toppled from power by a military coup, according to BBC. That's RCR News Bulletin at 7. My name is Maka Davis.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Boakai, if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll take your better Liberia.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news, summary at 12. My name is Hansen Derka.
Welcome to News and Analysis, 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
We are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Real TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.